Hey, it's update time. I'm going to try to make this relatively quick. It's 2:40 in the morning. So we went to lunch today with Joe, headed over to Lyric Motorsports, spent about an hour there talking to the guys, getting the update on the M5. So the engine's about a third built. They've got the block mostly together. The cooling and stuff is in the valley of the block. 7 of the 8 pistons are installed. He cleaned those pistons up. They look brand new. It's amazing. I'm going to put a clip in here. Actually, let's do it now. Here it is. So cylinder 6 is not yet installed because there's 2 piston rings on cylinder 6's piston, and I think the top one, he wasn't happy with some clearance or specification. All the other ones were well within spec. That one wasn't. They ordered a piston ring. It was supposed to come in. It's supposed to come in next Wednesday, but the guy called and said he could have it there today. So it was delivered today, so the build will resume on Monday. In the meantime, they've got the car jacked up off the ground. They've got the exhaust from the headers back off, protected, and in another room. He's got the drive shaft out. He's got the new CV joint on the back end of the drive shaft. He's got the center support bearing in the center of the drive shaft, and he's got the Jubo on the front of the drive shaft. The drive shaft has no play in the U-joint and seems to be great, so he's very happy with that. The drive shaft is ready to go back in. Next projects will be putting that last piston in, then the heads can go on with the head gaskets, and then start working on the top of the motor. So we're really only looking at another day or 2 to build the rest of the engine, so that's great news. In the meantime, they're going to pull the rear subframe, they're going to clean it up, inspect all the welds. I'm debating if I want to reinforce it now while it's off. Since I'm doing all the bushings, I don't really think that it needs it unless there's any visible cracks or anything in the welds. Reason being, these subframes generally crack when the bushings get really worn out, either with the differential or the subframe itself. It's moving around all over the place and stressing those welds in ways they're not designed to be stressed. Replacing all of these parts and seeing that the old ones aren't that bad, I don't notice any subframe movement back there at all, or instability. I don't think that it's been stressed in those ways, so I probably won't worry about it, but if I should, and if I need to, I certainly will have aluminum plates or whatever TIG welded in there. So the differential will be ready to go in. He showed me a couple things that need to be brought to my attention, all of which I knew about. The rear upper control arms and the guide links need to be replaced. I ordered those today, so they'll be here in a couple days. The rear axles are slinging grease. They're $1,000 new. So about 2 from Adam, from an 01 with 100,000 miles, no rust. Boots are in great shape, haven't lost any grease. They look clean, so that's good. We'll have new axles in there. Also, the rear brake lines are really crusty, the hard lines that go up to the ABS module. So I think he sold me on using Porsche spec nickel copper alloy lines, $3 per foot, that they will bend to form and put in there for me, and then the stainless steel lines on the end of those connecting to the calipers. Obviously, all of this will include a fluid flush. So that's good. What else? Water pump. Ordered a water pump from ECS today. We'll have a new water pump. And the one power steering line, I had one replaced last year, now the other one's leaking. So we're going to do the other power steering line. It's the cheaper one too. Other than that, everything looks great. Everything's going very well so far. So the next time I go in there, middle or end of next week, hopefully the engine is more so built, if not done. Subframe out, transmission out, ready to put control arms in the rear subframe / enforce it if it needs it, put the new differential in, throw the new axles on there, and then that'll be ready to go back in. They're also doing the parking brake cables, both of them. Anything that needs to be done is getting done. I have not cut corners on this job unless you consider buying used axles or not doing the other 7.5 piston rings cutting corners. Everything's being done, so I'm very excited to get it back and drive it. It's going to be amazing. Sold 2 more pieces of art today thanks to the Hudson Facebook listing, so we're down to, I think I said 8. 2, 4, 6, 8 out of 11. So that's good news. Went to dinner with Kenan, came back here, watched the Cavaliers beat Atlanta in Atlanta. That was fun. Golden State lost their first home game today against Boston. That was also fun. And now it's 2:50 in the morning and I need to go to bed. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll speak with you guys then. Hope you had a fun Friday. All right. Good night.